All right, so Monday, and we saw some amazing moves in oil and in gold. Let's take a look at crude first. So again, these are the levels I posted yesterday in Discord. And of course, below the midpoint, we're looking short for the market to hit the sell level. Now, it's been very interesting because there is a price I've been telling the subscribers about in crude, and that's 72.70. 72.70 upon a daily close below 78.10. 72.70 was hit today and actually bounced very strong, like a $2 bounce, right around 74.70. But then what happened was it began to fail again. And once again, price went below the midpoint. So I said, well, if they went below the midpoint, let's try another short. And this is where I am now. So I am short for the second time today in crude upon a failure here below the midpoint. So they bounced beautifully off of 72.70 and then failed and started to go lower again. And here we are with another short. So just a beautiful day today for crude oil. And of course, gold. Gold spiked amazingly high the other day, but it was definitely overdone. And these are the levels yesterday that are published in gold, the buy and the sell level, and there was the midpoint, and below the midpoint, just it's all bearish. Actually, I posted the beginning of this trade in Discord in the public channel so everyone can see it. This was a trade, well, it started long ago. So yesterday I published the levels around 8 p.m. Normally it's closer to 6. Yesterday I was a bit busy. So around 8 p.m. I published the levels, but then gold just immediately pretty much took off lower, and I began to post screenshots of this trade last night. This is a different level in gold, which price might hit at some point. So tremendous days today for gold and oil. So this week at some point, I will post a Zoom call, maybe Wednesday or Thursday of this week, where I will go over, I will be teaching the price action portion of my methodology, just a way to evaluate price without looking at indicators or anything like that, just to be able to look at a chart and understand what's going on and understand what the market wants. And really, if you've been trading for any length of time, you probably know by now that indicators by themselves or robots or anything else, they are not the answer. You need to understand price action. So I will be posting in Zoom a link where I'll go over exactly what everything is going to entail. It is a course, but beyond the course, it's really the support, because the course itself is pointless without the support that would need to follow. So join me in that Zoom call. Look for it in the public area. And of course, if you remember, you're going to see it in an ADT member channel. Just come in and see what this is all about. I think it's pretty exciting. So just stay tuned. I'm going to show my rhythmic dashboard.
Yeah, so phenomenal day today in oil and gold. Now, oil was really interesting. I was talking with our members about 72.70 since last week. So below 78.10, there was this 72.70, and look how prices touches 72.70 earlier today, and then just explodes. Later on, again, gets below the midpoint and had another beautiful move down in oil. Now, as far as other markets, let me show you something. So these screenshots here, these are posted last night, about an hour after I posted the levels. This is the beginning of those trades in oil and gold. Now, as far as during the U.S. session, now, as far as Nasdaq and the S&P, I have a channel with the trade indications. So this is around 8 a.m. Eastern, about an hour and a half before the session opens. I post these kind of levels and directions for S&P and the Nasdaq. There are always two scenarios. There is a bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. And in real time during the session after 9:30 Eastern, I kind of stay in Zoom and kind of guide our traders as to what to expect as price begins to get above and below certain levels. So for example, in S&P, you see this was posted before 8 a.m. Eastern. I said if S&P breaks 82, we can expect 77, followed by 72, followed by 63. There was also a 68 in between, but we can see what happens after 8 a.m. Around 8 a.m., market trades like 85, 86. But once 82 is broken, here is the move and lower. I mean, there was some numbers lower, but I just stuck with 77, 72, and 63. All these levels were hit on a downside once 82 broke. So this is the kind of stuff that I do in real time in Zoom as we approaching the U.S. Open and during the US Open. I do take a break after like 11 a.m. And then I come back just to see if there are any developments. But for the most part, by then, the main move is over anyway. So again, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We just crossed 700 subscribers, which is very exciting. I want to get to 1,000 maybe in 2024. So with your help, maybe I will get there. So as always, thank you. Come check out our Discord channel, and I'll see you guys next time.